Hello YouTubers, how y'all ladies and gentlemen doing out there today? Welcome back to my channel. This is Scotty coming to you. How y'all been doing today? We've been doing pretty good here. The weather, like I said, rainy, crappy like today, kind of cool. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow. It's supposed to be pure sunshine with temperatures around 60 degrees, so it's going to be a beautiful day. And I've got some work lined up to do for tomorrow, making a little bit of money. So other than being at the shop working on cars, I've got something else planned for tomorrow. But I do have to go back to the shop and do some work in the morning, and then if everything's good tomorrow evening, I'll be able to go out and do some outside work, and I may try to get some videos of that if possible. So yeah, it's not too far down the road, so it's not going to take too much time out of a day. They're going to bring a tractor and they want me to stack some wood and stuff up. So yeah, it ain't going to be so bad. So yeah, I'm going to do a little story time with y'all. Y'all might like this story time. I think it's hilarious. Back in 97, I only worked with the company for about 2 years there, from 97 to 99, something like that. The place up in Smyrna, Tennessee is called t.r.c, Tennessee Rehabilitation Center. I worked in the rec hall from front all the time. You know, I was pretty much take the students and stuff that were there on campus. We'd take field trips and stuff on the weekend, go to the malls, and we'd have to take them to Walmart, do some shopping, and they get activities, and they go out on road trips and stuff. And of course, you know, we do pool tournaments, movie nights, and stuff like this. And of course, out there, it's just like being in high school all over again. You got kids. These are not actually kids. These are actually young adults. Just on disability check, and even there's people there that's even up into their 60s and 70s is actually inside the program. From brain injuries to tripled, can't walk. It is not the nursing home. It's just a place where people can go and get exercise, get treatments, and you know, it was actually a really good place, and I loved working there. I worked there for 2 years, like I said. I loved it. It's just one of them things, it's just time to move on into the next chapter of your life. So, but speaking of that, I was thinking about that, and I thought, well, that'd be a good story time to tell. So, what we do is, in the rec hall where I was at working at all time, we have this board, and on this board has sign-up sheets. There's like, sometimes it's just 1 or 2 outings, sign-up sheets there. Sometimes it's a whole board full. You just have to read on there what you want to do. For an example, say Mondays is Walmart days, and then like maybe Wednesday would be probably go out to the park days on Wednesdays, and then Fridays was the best. You would go out to the mall. At that time when we went, it was the Hickory Hollow Mall, which is a very nice place. It really was. And then on Saturdays, you'd go to Upperland Hotel, and that was a very nice place to go. I enjoyed going out there. Me and my other workers, we ended up, I mostly drove the school bus. Every once in a while I drive the handicap van, but since I had CDLs, I mostly got to drive the school bus, because you got to have CDLs for that, with an F endorsement on it, of course. So everybody comes up that needs to go to Walmart on Mondays. They have to do shopping there at Walmart in Smyrna, Tennessee. There you will buy your shampoo, your soap, your deodorant, personal care, things that you really gotta have or need. And that's basically what the every Monday trip was about, going to Walmart and getting what you need. Well, everybody up there has boyfriends and girlfriends, or some of them, they get up there and they see each other, boyfriend and girlfriend kind of thing. So, yeah, that's another whole different topics. But one day we was at the store, and usually everybody goes get what they want. We try to stay with groups of them. So if there's like a large group of them, we usually kind of, one of us tries to stay with them, to make sure that they're not shoplifting and stuff like that. Well, I got with this one group. It had 2 guys and 3 girls. It was, well, 2 of them was boyfriend girlfriend kind of thing. Well, one of them was one of the females was on her period, and apparently the boyfriend doesn't know anything about this stuff. I'm gonna tell you, he didn't. Oh my God. I laughed, everybody else laughed. Oh my God, we all separated from him. But here's what was funny. So he knows that she's on the period. They go over there. He's looking at these tampons like he really knew what he was looking at. She told him just grab one of them and let's go. You know, it's like, baby, which one do you need? There's so many different ones, and are you heavy? Are you light? Or man, have mercy. Talking about man doing shopping for. I think she just wears pads. She don't wear tampons. She wears pads. I think it was just over pads. But he was looking on a package. All you women know what I'm talking about. Down there on the bottom, he was looking at the little pad symbol. You know, you got the weak streams and the heavy streams and the flooding streams and stuff like that. That's what he was looking at, and he was trying to figure out what she was, which was something that he didn't need to know about. Period. We try to keep that. You women try to keep that confidential, you know. Even if you're married, you don't tell your husband, I'm flooding, you know. You just kind of keep it on the down low. You women know how to take care of y'all's business and stuff, so. Boy, he was going down through there and he was talking about that. Well, which one do you need? Because you need to get the right one, honey. You don't want to have blood everywhere. Oh my God. It was so hilarious. I was like, Lord have mercy. I think he didn't embarrass himself, and I don't really think that his girlfriend was so much embarrassed, but the other friends that was with him, son, they all split up. They was laughing, carrying on, and it was hilarious. It really was. You know, I'm not gonna say no names of who they were or nothing like that, but it was hilarious back then. Um, you know, to see stuff like that happening, you know, and I don't know, the boy was probably, I don't know, 19, 20 years old, so he never really had to experience nothing like that. He didn't know, you know, he don't know the women thing. And I guess that was his first opportunity to figure out the women thing. So, you know, it's just like, okay, that was crazy, but that was funny. I laughed on that, and every time I see him come into the rec hall, I'd have to turn around and walk away from him because I would just start laughing. I would start laughing. After, you know, they do a once a year every year, once a year. Actually, I think they done it twice a year. Because I couldn't do it once a year because the programs that they have set up for these kids and stuff, it was only a limited time, you know, 6 months, 9 months, a year and a half, something like that. Kind of like college is what it's kind of like, a little trade school to help them learn a little bit more. And that's basically what it was. But they also dealt with a lot of handicapped people, you know, there's a lot of people up there that was up in their ages, 40s, 50s, even 60s. I know there's one guy, he was handicapped and he was in a wheelchair. He had I don't quite remember what he had. But he was in a wheelchair. Real good guy to be around and everything. But he was up there and he had to stay there for he was there before I got there, and he ended up being there probably right before I left, or right before I quit. You know, he left his his time. He did his time. You know, people like it. There was another old guy. He was a good guy too. We was all in the cafeteria eating one day, and guy collapsed. He had a brain surgery done on his brain, and they had to go deep down. So therefore, he didn't know who he was. He didn't know who anybody was. You could sit there and say, "Hey, I'm Scotty. How are you?" Before you get that out of your mouth, he won't even know who you are. Cause he had a brain tumor, is what he had, and it was so deep, and they cut a lot of it out. He was in a rehab center, and like I said, we was all sitting there eating, and the people from the rehab center, they was actually over there too, eating as well, and he just collapsed on the floor, right there in the cafeteria line, died on the scene. So, I mean, people like that, you really have to watch out for, because things do happen. But I thought that was kind of a little funny about the guy on the pad thing, so I just want to kind of share that with y'all guys and girls out there a little bit. t.r.c is a really good place to work for. It's not about the money. It's not. Helping people that is less fortunate than you and I are, it's good to go out there and help them. It's good to see what they can't do. Most of them, you know, there's some in there that took cooking classes. You know, you got people come in, they do cooking classes, and they cook. There's some in the warehouse programs. They have a different types of living facility. I like how they had it set up on the very top floor over in the dorm rooms called co-eding. What was co-eding was the boys and girls get to share the same lobby and the same kitchen. They had a very own kitchen out there. The rest of the floors didn't have a kitchen, but co-ed had a kitchen on it. But there was a door that went into the men's hall. There's a door that goes in the women's hall. Those doors were to remain shut at all times. All your girls would have the key. All the girls would have a key to get into their side of the dorm, and all the guys would have their keys to get into their side. So that's how that works. And then you had another key to get into your own room, keep the other girls or other boys out of your room that you didn't want in there. Your own privacy. And then of course the showers on both ends. Both ends had their own showers. You know, the boys had showers up to 4, I think, 5. Same way with the women's side. You know, they got 4 or 5 showers, 4 showers, 4 or 5 of them. You know, so sometimes you're in there by yourself showering. Of course, I didn't have to worry about none of that. I stayed at home. I take my own stuff. But you know, it was really cool how they had the system set up out there, and it really was. There are boundaries that, when you go up to the dorm rooms, there were boundaries marked off where the opposite person can't go so far. For example, if women were going to their rooms and the guy was a problem, they were so far they could go before the guy would have to stop. They can't go no further. There were people that didn't think that they had to follow rules, and they did get punished, and they don't play. You get crossed going over into a woman's area, or a woman get caught going into the men's area, or whatever, and it happened. Not a lot, but it did happen. You'd go up to HR. You'd sit in HR. The rec hall staff or the dorm room staff would go in and get your stuff out of the apartment and take it back to HR, and their parents or whoever is overseeing them, they have to come pick them up. They're no longer welcome on that property. That's just the way that it goes. Sorry to say that, but that's their rules. So yeah. So I've been 19 minutes into this thing, so wow, time really flying by now since I'm actually getting stuff to talk about. So that's about all I have for you tonight. Like I said, I've got some work to do outside tomorrow, so may do some tools tomorrow night or something. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down there. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what you think. Hit the notification bell. Click on all so you can see all my blogs when they come up. So, yeah, leave some comments down below. There's a comment section down below. Leave some comments in there. Tell me what y'all experience about a woman thing, or how embarrassed you got by somebody else that didn't know a whole lot about a woman thing. So, alright, well, I'm gonna get on off here. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all on the next run. Appreciate y'all.